Hey folks, so got my new commutator set up on my homemade motor. This is what I call my water wheel field, and this was a Skilsaw circular saw electric motor. And basically all I did, I saved the rotor out of there and the transmission or gearbox, I guess I should say. It's a 4-to-1 reduction gearbox there, and I built my own homemade motor around it. But this is basically a magnet motor. I've been trying to explain to people my theory about basically this four-dimensional field of aether, or you could call it space-time or zero-point energy. But there's this aether field, and once you can see these fields and you see how the magnets work, you can create an imbalance. And so then all you got to do is just unlock that. You know, there's like that sticky point in a magnet motor, and once you figure out how to gate through and get over that sticky point, you do get a tremendous boost of power from the magnets themselves, if not, you know, even free running, something free running. Now, I haven't built anything free running, but apparently these things have been patented before and have been shown working before, and of course they don't have very much torque or anything. So what I'm doing here though is I'm using the magnets to save energy and to make the motor where it's extremely efficient. So a small battery like this is my bike battery for my electric bike, and I just sort of put it together homemade, and I got it all oiled up here and ready to go. So anyways, to show that this is basically extra power from the magnets. You won't be able to see much, but hopefully you'll be able to hear the power. And also I want to show that all the power going into this switch is going right through my fingers. Now this is DC current, so if this was a lot of current, direct current, this should catch fire, it should burn my fingers, for example. But I'm just going to hold it in my fingers. The wires are not even going to get hot, so, or they shouldn't anyways. So we'll see. Here we go. Okay, that didn't burn me. The wire's not hot at all. The motor's not hot at all. The power's coming from the magnets. The battery's not hot. The battery's not using any current. Here's the tiny little bus connection. You know, that's the bus connection. So there can't be a lot of current going through there. You know, if this was a starting motor on a car, for example, you'd need a huge cable going to it, at least like 6 gauge. So, but here we go again. This is just like 14 gauge or 16, 18 gauge. It sounds like somebody building a house. Got a little screech there. I need to oil it some more. But anyways, seems to be working really, really well, and it's got a whole lot of power. But you know, I don't know. Maybe someday somebody will believe me that this is actually magnet power, just like I said, or it's zero-point energy. I mean, there is this theory of zero-point energy, and I have a concept for how it's actually making the electricity get heavier, and things like this. So, but these are they're very out there in left field. People don't want to hear that. Oh, he thinks he invented an anti-gravity machine. No, it's not anti-gravity. We're using gravitational effects. We're creating electricity from inertia and things like this. But it's definitely a specialty, and not everyone's going to be on board with it. Not everyone believes it. You have to see it to believe it, and none of us really, I think, understand magnetism very well. The great Feynman himself wasn't able to make a very good explanation for how magnetic fields work or what creates them, how they're related to atomic structure. You know, we know a lot more than we did, but and there's probably a lot of different materials out there that could be made, special materials in the future. But you know, I'm pretty pleased with the JB Weld, the high-tech epoxies that I've been using to hold my machines together, but I'd like to have a printer, a 3D printer that would use like carbon fiber reinforced plastic maybe. But these are just crude prototypes just to show I can do it and get my bike going around. What we need to do is apply my theory on a bigger and grander scale and make something more practical and useful than just an electric bike for a crazy old inventor guy. So anyways, just want to say thanks for watching.